Okay, so the art of promotion is about setting the tone so people know that you're there.
Yeah.
How has that worked for you as an entrepreneur with a clothing line and cementing yourself in hip hop culture? How did that branding help lead you to the deeds that you've accomplished with meeting artists or writing and things of that nature?
Well, mainly because people knowing my face and like knowing my name, it helped out a lot. Because one, being a graffiti artist too, that helped out a lot. Because a lot of people that saw my tag or just saw me with, shout out to Sire and Soul One and Ezra, because I'm actually a member of BNS, you know, bombing North Streets. So, you know, being around them and just what I was doing on my own, just like, for instance, Fat Beats. I know you remember Fat Beats. Like,
yep.
I always had this mentality that I wouldn't wait on people. You know, I always had this mentality like, I'm gonna get it done regardless. Like, yeah, I'm gonna ask you, but if you say no, I'm gonna say yes. And there'll be times like I would just get flyers from Fat Beats or something, like if I'm in between accounts or what have you, and I just get flyers from Fat Beats and just pass them out. So now you're seeing me working. You don't know where the flyers came from. You don't know where you don't know none of that. You just know, oh, he's working. Every time I see him, whether New York, Connecticut, whatever, this guy is promoting. So that helped out a lot. Just like I said, making your presence be known. You know, that's the key. You gotta put yourself out there. I remember one time in high school, Ralph McDaniel, shout out to Uncle Ralph, he gave this event and he had a lot of like celebrities and rappers coming through, and I had no money. I asked all my family and friends for $1 and was able to get to New York, eat, drink, everything, get in the show, and come back. That's the stuff you gotta do. How bad do you want it? Like, what do you want to get out of it? You know what I mean? You have to do that. You know, y'all gotta excuse me sometimes. I wander, but
no,
I gotta
that's cool.
focus on y'all. You know what I mean?
But you brought some stuff with you. Show the people, like.
Oh yeah.
Show your accomplishments.
Oh, okay. Well. Let's see. Well, let me show you. This is Fatal's album right here.
All right.
That was his first
Outlaws.
one. I actually did promotion for that album, and he didn't even know it because being like in the loop, and hanging at 88 Hip Hop and different places like that, I started meeting people from the actual record labels. And once they saw that I wrote articles, they would set up interviews for me. And once they found out that I did promotions, they would always give me like different things to promote. And I also, not only did I write for like promote for the magazines, not only did I write for a lot of the magazines I was promoting for, like this one here, On The Go. I was a promoter for this magazine. Shout out to my man Max Glazer, he put me down with that. Max Glazer, he's a famous DJ out there in the game, but he put me down with On The Go. Wendy Day, you know, shout out to my homegirl Wendy Day. She used to do the ASCAP meetings back in the day. Wendy Day was also promoting with me on The Go. And this is a picture of me and Slick Rick at 88 Hip Hop. But this is my first press pass right here. See, now, hip hop journalism is also a form of promotion because when your article gets published, now your name gets out there. See, My Adventures at 88 Hip Hop by Jay Crush. This was the night Ghostface was there. Iron Man just came out and they had a big party for him at 88 Hip Hop, and that was one of my best nights of my life, you know, going there. You know, let's see.
Yeah, the wind is going crazy out here.
Yeah, it's bugging. Alright, I think that hurricane trying to come up here.
God forbid that.
And like, this is my latest venture, Vibe Killer. Doing promotions for that. And for the Best of Both Hoods project, shout out to Pop the Brown Hornet and King Just. You know, basically I did an interview with them probably last year on FRP TV. I was actually one of their hosts recently. So I interviewed them, me and my partner DJ Sino, and one day Pop had came back because he wanted to join the record pool, the franchise record pool. So we started building, and he started telling me the Wu history, you know, of how the Wu really started and the whole history of Shaolin and everything. And then next thing you know, they were looking for somebody to work the project with them. So I definitely volunteered, and this is a great album. You can get it chambermusic.com. But yeah, see, this is like some of the things I do. I promote people's records, their, you know, like liquor. I promote everything, you know.
Hey, yeah, a businessman never stops working.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it
right
together,
now.
but this
wind
ain't
is
trying to
killing
let
it,
me
you know what I'm saying?
But just to give you an idea, like the printing, like I was saying, this right here, this is my company, 3 p.m. Until LLC. And if you see here, if you look closely, these are some of my clients here.
Pomegranate Cola.
Yeah, Shabazz
Miranda
Cola.
Wright.
Shout out to Shabazz Cola.
Okay.
Shout out to my niece
Go on.
Miranda Wrights. You know what I mean?
Okay. Shades of Hip Hop. Oh!
Yeah, I used to be down. Well, I'm still
taking it
down
back.
with them, but I used to actually be down with them when they were doing their DVDs.
Nice.
I was doing promotion for them as well, and also hosting things like that.
Nice. That's dope.
Yeah, we do stickers. I do printing as well. Stickers, everything. Do a little bit of everything. Labels. You know, and this is the network I was recently with, FRP TV.
Okay.
You know, like I said, the J stand for Jack of all trades, you know?
How'd I feel that? So, how about this for a change of pace? As a promoter, how do you know when the project you're promoting is a success rather a dud?
I guess when you like the hits, like the numbers on social media, if you're hearing people on the streets talking about it, if they're actually getting shows and getting booked for interviews on different shows like your show, Heritage Hip Hop, or what have you. Like, I guess the amount of work that they're doing and the grinding that they're doing, that's how you would know if it's a dud or not. Like, if you don't hear about it, it's not being posted, people aren't sharing, they're not talking about it, they're not seeing you on either TV or any type of network, that's how you know it's a dud.
You know what's bugging me out though? I think that a lot of people don't understand that promotion and marketing is not only getting it out, it's placing it in the right position to be seen. A lot of people from New Jersey, our music hits very hard in Germany and North Carolina.
Yeah.
But everybody wants to put their flyers up in ShopRite. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that just looks weird to me. How important is it for the artist and the promoter to touch the people rather than just putting word of mouth out in the street?
This is a debate I have with a lot of people, because you got people that don't want to do the old school way of promotion. They just want to stay strictly social media. Me, I think they both play a major part in promotion. I honestly think you should do both. But me, not because I'm from that era, but I think the grassroots promotion or the hand-to-hand, like flyers and posters and street promotions, all of that, I think that's better because it's more intimate. Because I actually can shake your hand. Like, I can be like, look, got this new liquor, you know, this and that. We're the first ones to have a blend with vodka and tequila. So now I'm creating a bond with them.
Right.
We shook hands. We
Right.
got to look each other in the eyes.
Right.
So I know him now. You know how they say it's not what you know, it's who you know. So
Right.
now I created a good rapport with him. So now it's like, yo, he's cool. Like he might just support me just because he thinks I'm a cool person. But on a computer, you don't know what you're getting. You don't even know. It could be a robot or something that you're sending stuff to. So it's important to interact with the people because those are the ones buying your records, buying your CDs, buying your DVDs, buying your shirts. You know, it's the people that could make you or break you.
That's
They're the ones
100%.
paying your rent.
I agree because you know what? I find it a crying shame when you can sit in your house with 4 different people and everybody on their cell phones and not talking.
Yeah.
I also find it a crying shame that in the age of social media, especially, I'm a school teacher. So when I see children able to interact with a device better than they can interact with a fellow person, we call that in school system emotional development. I find it lacking because people do not know how to talk, respond, respect, or interact with each other.
Yeah.
And with the computer game, like Heritage Hip Hop is growing, Fatty's Place Entertainment is growing. You know, we also got TCR, we're growing. And the thing about it is, and Jay Crush, hey look, we growing. And the thing about it is that personal interaction will always make your brand better because you have an idea of not only who the person is, you can take what you learned and make your craft better.
Yeah.
Like what you said about the robot, I'm not, like one of the biggest hustles I've gotten sent to me on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook is, I can help promote you. And people make all these skeleton accounts and you get 1,000 followers because they have 1,000 accounts. And then other people are like, oh, a lot of people are following you, so I'll follow you now. I don't want that type of promotion. I want to be known and experienced rather than just being seen. How important is it for you, because you already said that person may follow you because you're cool. How important is it to you to not only establish that relationship as a promoter, but to keep that relationship alive for your next project?
Again, it goes back to what I said earlier. It's like, how bad do you want this? Like, what do you really want to get out of it? So if you don't keep good relationships, you'll fall. You'll disintegrate. You'll fall off the face of the earth. You know, because the objective is to grow with time. So you have a good rapport with people, you all grow together. You don't know where, like, one of your followers, I mean, you don't know where your followers, you don't know where they're gonna end up. They might end up in a record label. So now you can get a record deal, you know? And it pay, you know, you shouldn't be an a-hole either, because that doesn't help. They say you should, but no, that's the technology. You have to have a good bonding with people, a good rapport with people, or it'll end after your first project. And you want, as you go on, from first project to second project to third project, you want to just get bigger as you go on. You want to keep that following, because that following that you have, it multiplies. Because now the people that's been following you already, they've gained more followers themselves. Their followers become your followers. Now you as big as Jigga Man.
So in the end, everybody, don't burn your bridges.
No.
And always keep a good rapport, because you never know who could take you to the next level.
Yeah, I see it all the time, especially here in Jersey. We don't, you know, New York and New Jersey